two-point conversion. Boom, and then the spin move. Looking for something. Get there. Reaching out for the two-point conversion.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Go for Two Special Edition. We're talking UFC 264. Conor got an ass whoop, but
say it again.
He got his ass whipped.
Yes, sir.
The thing is, when Maurice hit the group chat, it's more than him just getting his ass whooped. It was I'm gonna admit this on recording. I've admitted to plenty already. I don't really pay for pay-per-views if they're more than 50. I already got ESPN Plus. I'm already paying for it. I'm not gonna pay for an expensive pay-per-view. So you can see he still got that draw power. He was ranked number 5. He ain't found out why he lost his last fight, and they charged 70 or 80 for the pay-per-view. So
yeah,
he's not done. It's an injury he can come back from. He's still gonna have draw power. But if he gets his ass kicked again in the next fight, it's looking real.
I'm going to WWE.
I don't know about WWE, but I mean they already landed smackdown on his ass anyway. But
damn, went in Raw too.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That's the place to go, though. You know, once you retire, you go get that money.
I mean, I think he's certified. He going to Hall of Fame. I don't know if he maybe. I don't know personally. I don't know how much fights he want under his belt because back in the day, fighters had 100 fights. Now you get your 20. Had a nice title reign. Yeah, he has a record. He's first person to have 2 title belts. He going to Hall of Fame. I don't think he need it again, but he said this not over. So I don't think they're gonna Dustin gonna keep fighting. So if Dustin wins his next couple fights, can't just give him Conor again. Conor gonna have to beat somebody else to fight Dustin. That's the thing about it.
Dustin get a title fight with another win.
Yeah, exactly. So how you gonna go fight? You gonna wait for McGregor to come back? Hell no. He bigger than that now.
Yeah.
McGregor might have the bigger draw power, but Dustin bigger than that as far as rankings go.
Physically too. That boy got big.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Dustin he's a big dude, man.
He got big as hell.
He's a big dude. But as long as Dana is and Conor are in cahoots together, Dana will keep letting him fight Dustin, believing that
he already said they're gonna do it again.
Dana believes that Conor could still be a champ. That's the only reason why he's gonna.
That's only why he's still ranked number 5.
Yeah, he shouldn't be. He shouldn't be at all. Not with that.
He's still a big draw, and that's all it is. I mean, at the end of the day, you're trying to promote fights, you're trying to make money. Hey, not many people that can get out there and promote it better.
I mean, but he's getting smacked around though.
It doesn't matter. He's unbelievable.
Let's say hypothetically when he win the next one, now it's 2-2.
But that's who he's fighting next. He's fighting Dustin again.
Yeah,
that's weird for me.
But yeah, if you look at it like this though, he's basically cutting promos, and that's what he's good at. I mean, I don't know how big
he did cut a hell of a promo though.
But he cut deep with that.
He cut a hell of a promo just after the end of that fight. Broken leg, bleeding out his ears, out his mouth.
Yeah.
Doctor stoppage. This is not over. He doing this. That is a heck of a promo.
Look at his leg, the way it was looking.
Talking about your wife is gonna be my DMs later.
Mouth, dog.
I mean,
you got to give credit where credit is due. He don't stop.
I don't think he beats anyone in the top 10 though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think you can. No, he got to fight somebody else before he fight Dustin. The only fight he wants is Dustin. He don't deserve to fight Dustin as of right now. And ain't nobody else I could really see that he gonna come in and beat him emphatically and be like, okay, yeah, where my Dustin fight at? No. Dustin shouldn't be worried about him no more. He said it's not over, but I think we asked Dustin, we got another story because he should be looking at belts.
Dustin said it too. Dustin said it's not over.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't think he liked the way that ended.
Oh, because he ain't put him on his back.
Dustin check gonna be looking like fat, and he like, man, I just beat this dude up, and 5 minutes, made bank. I could do it again, make another bank.
But in his mind, it's not over because it's like, I didn't get to beat the shit out of him like I wanted to, and then you could tell he really wanted to beat the brakes off of McGregor, bro. From the way he came out, you could tell that shit. Whatever McGregor was sending the promos, that shit got to him. Because it had him really, really fueled to fuck him up.
It's a win-win for Dustin though, no matter what. Because if he faces Conor, he gets the money, and no matter what Conor's doing with his life at the moment, a win over McGregor is
still relevant.
It's
still a huge win.
It don't matter what era it is. I got 3 wins, 4 wins, 17 wins on McGregor. It says something.
Yeah.
Maybe not that far in, but
I mean, I would say you get to 17. This ain't Fast and Furious, bro. You ain't going that high.
Well, shit.
McGregor, what, 22-5 now? So
no, 6. This is 6 loss.
22-6.
2 of those.
Yeah.
To Dustin.
Yeah, one of those going nap.
I mean, like I said, I'm him, man. I'm going to a different sport by now.
He's not. Because the
course
UFC is
he's
still
not.
growing.
A little while ago, he was talking shit with Drew McIntyre, but I don't know if that was just Drew McIntyre being Drew McIntyre or.
Yeah, I seen that.
But I mean, size-wise, that's not a fight you want to see in WWE. That's because that got to be a squash. Shit, fucking gigantic compared to McGregor.
First of all, he will eat McGregor in a fucking WWE match. I don't know. I'm in a real fight. I don't know, because I don't know how McIntyre fight. But when it comes to a fucking WWE match, that is a mismatch. Power.
They're gonna make
size,
Sheamus and McGregor a tag team. What you mean?
We're gonna celebrity tag team at WrestleMania. It's gonna be Dana McGregor versus Vince and Roman.
Stop it.
All right.
Yo.
I wouldn't even waste my money.
Jake Paul.
Yo.
Oh,
You said Jake Paul? God.
That
Jake Paul is trolling the hell out of him.
That man a menace. You saw that chain? This man got a.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
The tattoo was too much.
That was nice.
Man got a chain of this man knocked out before the fight.
That was nice. He was on his way to taking a nap. He was on his way to it.
He was losing.
Well, he was getting dog walked.
Yeah. He was a good dog. Yo, he was on his way to getting beat, man. He was trying to be real serious at the beginning of the fight and like throwing the legs and everything like that. But when Dustin checked one, he pointed at him and then he touched him like just once. Dustin touched him once, and you could see he was like, "Oh shit, that hurt." And he bop, and then that's when he went and he, let me grab you. Conor's only done that twice.
Again,
Nate Diaz was the other time, and now this time.
Yeah. Still got that Stardust, but you're not looking that sharp right now.
I mean, he's fighting Dustin like this is the first time they fought. Dustin's a whole different fighter.
Whole nother monster.
He's a whole.
Well, I mean, like you said, when the first time he fought him, he let the trash talk kind of get in his head. Even then, he still knocked him out. So, I mean,
that was his greatest weapon, though.
What,
It's
the trash talk?
it's the mind games.
Once you lose the mental edge over somebody, like that's it, bro. Like, what are you gonna do? Because if you can't out physical him, but you can clearly see that dude he's jacked. You not gonna out physical him. Like, he looked like he was gonna fuck McGregor up. I watched a press conference. I was just laughing the whole damn time. So McGregor talked a lot of shit, a little bit too much. And
you brought up a good point too, though, about Dustin looking jacked. I do look at Conor, man, and I remember Conor physique was a lot different before, when he was like younger. And I don't know if he's training hard, then maybe he needs to switch trainers. But he was different. Yeah, he was different then, man. He was ripped.
I think part of that is the going between two divisions before. He was really on his weight shit. He had to be on top of that. Now it's like, he out there promoting whiskey. He ain't got to stay in the same kind of shape. You get in fight shape 6 weeks, 4 weeks, depending on. But staying in shape to where you got to cut weight to two different fighting weights is a major difference.
Yeah. I think the fight I want to see for him next, though, is
that he was doing that.
Say that again?
But I think another thing is just, I think it's the way he's living right now. Like, honestly, I think I think fame going to his head. Just like it's all the way in his head. Because he don't look the same at all. And even though he still tries to talk with the same swagger, you can still see like he just don't have it like that.
You know,
he can't fight, but
you make a good point, because what I think about Conor's problem is he doesn't have that. You got to be a little bit psychotic to get in the octagon. He doesn't have that. He doesn't have that beast in him no more.
Yeah, he ain't broke no more.
That fire's on his eyes.
He's not broke no more.
Exactly. He knows he's a cash cow. Win, lose, or draw, he's still gonna be a cash cow. As long as he could keep cutting promos, doesn't really matter. Dana gonna keep him fighting, and he's gonna be used. To be honest, he's gonna be used to just boost the next fighter. That's pretty much how it is. Make another fighter relevant.
Make him a commentator at this point.
Well, that'd be something.
That would be annoying.
I mean, y'all DC. I thought DC was gonna walk away completely. DC on every event.
Let Conor and DC argue on the panel, man. I want to hear that.
They Conor want to know how to stop saying curse words.
That's true. I don't think he's meant for TV.
Yeah,
I give you that.
But dude would say a lot of F-bombs, and that dude is ridiculous, man.
But personally, for me,
it's funny because what
I was gonna say, I think who Conor should like if whenever he comes back, it's gonna be a year from now. He's gonna be 33, whatever. Tony Ferguson should be his fight. They're both losing, and they're both, Tony is still in the top 10. That'd be a fight I'd rather see than to see him get his ass whooped by Dustin again.
Yeah, I mean, again, he gonna have to be at the top of the card. So that's going to be like, so who you gonna scooch down a little bit, because that means it's gonna have to be a fight where it's only one title fight. Can't have a woman title fight undercard for a McGregor fight. So you have to have one title fight, maybe Usman, and you put McGregor right under there. You have a little, maybe because they do have different lengths for these pay-per-views, so they're not all the same length. So
I would say Adesanya, just to keep a name in there. I like Adesanya. He's pretty dope. No, I'm saying like
McGregor under Adesanya's card.
I can see that. Adesanya's a big enough draw.
Yeah, Adesanya is a big draw.
That's a huge draw. That dude got a lot of
any of the three African kings right now is a big enough draw.
I don't know if Francis got that draw like that.
I think so.
Dana don't want him to be champion, man. And I got my own reason behind that, and I ain't gonna mention it. I can't mention it.
You already mentioned.
Speak your truth, Jeff.
Nah, man. It's something about Francis, man, that I'm thinking, and I think Dana just he like, and he don't want that guy to be champion because it's something about him. But I could be wrong though. I'm gonna leave that up to everybody else that all the other UFC fans out there.
Gaethje versus Conor would be bad.
Hey Jeff, has Gaethje fought Conor before?
No, Gaethje rip him apart, man.
I'd love to see that fight though, man. I love watching Gaethje, especially with someone who's gonna rumble with him.
Facts.
Oh, that'd be a terrible fight for him, man. He's the only guy that really hurt Khabib, man.
Facts.
Gaethje for me is, I think, the best lightweight there is. I think fighting Khabib, it was bold and it adds a lot to his character, but I think he should be holding that title.
We need Khabib back.
Nah, Khabib's a cheap.
Yeah, I don't like watching Khabib anymore. It's boring, man. It's like when Amanda Nunes, same thing. I want to see somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Or like John Jones back in the day.
Yeah, I don't even like seeing John Jones now, even though he be squeaking out them close wins. I'm like, man, he gonna win anyway because he's just better than everybody. Guys, fucking
still don't go.
I just want to say we're never gonna get that John Jones Francis fight.
Nah, so John is smart, man. I don't care what nobody say. That guy's intelligent. He's not stupid. He knows he'll get knocked out by Francis, and that'll ruin his career. He'd rather not do that. You know what I mean? So he's a smart guy, man. He's not gonna fight him.
Hey, man. Speaking of knockouts, Greg Hardy thought he was that man.
I just was about to go there.
Greg Hardy thought he was that man. Batman said, okay. Batman took one on the chin. Look, him a little wobbly. Greg tried to step into that guard. That let one hit, close his eye, knocked him down. I was like, shit.
You seen the interview with Tuivasa. He said it too. He said it was a younger him. He would have took that punch, went right in, and got knocked out. He said the experience got to him. He had it, took a step back.
That was nice. He took that one inside the guard. Closes out. I can't think of such a precision shot with power behind it that close the eye like that one shot.
I love Batman.
Oh, I love Batman. I'm not too good with the hot sauce and beer coming out of shoes and stuff. I love Batman.
I was about to say that shit is terrible. Yeah. It was funny.
I never noticed. I guess I never really walked through the crowd after. I always thought it was like his shoe, and then that was it. No, that first shoe was random. I now know that for sure. That second shoe was a random fan, had dropped some hot sauce, and he did a third time with a dress shoe. I'm like, oh, this for sure ain't planted. This is random people in the crowd, and they getting their shoe back, and they just paid $17 for a beer. They ain't get the drink. Like, boy,
Bro,
oh boy.
Just to give it to him.
Man, I had to pull it up.
Man.
This shit was poetic justice on this one.
Down goes that man.
Yo, that boy fell back, man. That was a clip. That was a bad one, man.
Yeah.
Right there.
That was nasty, bro. That was nasty. And then when he got up, he didn't know what was happening. He didn't know what was happening.
He had no idea what was going on.
He did not know where he was, bro.
Totally.
A lot of times a fighter get knocked out. Oh, why he stopped? Why he felt? He had none of that type of energy because he couldn't. It was a
He
wrap.
probably thought he was chasing quarterbacks again.
Justin Gaethje's reactions to when he got knocked out is hilarious, man. I don't know if you guys ever saw that. But he'll get knocked out. He got knocked out. Who he got knocked out by? He got knocked out by Dustin and I forgot the guy's name that Conor beat for the lightweight title.
Tony? No, not Tony.
No. He fights for one now.
Oh,
Eddie Alvarez. Eddie Alvarez. Eddie Alvarez knocked him out, and Herb Dean was the ref for both fights. And the first time when he got knocked out by Alvarez, he was like, "You stopped that? No way! I can't believe you did that." And the second time he got knocked out, he's like, "You son of a bitch! You did it again!" And I was like, "Come on." I'm like, "Dog, come on, bro."
You watching anyone, Jeff? Because I feel like, because I remember back in the day when I first started watching UFC, I definitely checking the pride a lot. Now it's like UFC, Bellator. I get again between boxing and MMA. There's fights every week. I could only watch so much. I'd be like, the one I catch highlights, but I almost never watch it live.
I only watch the highlights too, man. They got a deep ass roster, and I think they do Muay Thai also. I think they do that also.
Yeah.
It's too much, bro.
Now when Rampage went over to Pride, I was like, oh my god, this man of oof.
Yeah.
I don't lie. It tempted me to watch it.
No, light heavyweight back in the day was that thing. Rampage, Rashad Johnson, Forrest Griffin, Lyoto Machida, Anderson Silva. Man. Oh man, that
Shogun Rule.
That division. That got me into UFC by itself. I couldn't give a damn about heavyweight back then.
Yeah, it's always like that. It's always going to be like a division that's going to be stacked, and you're like, damn, I gotta watch them fight.
I don't know, because with boxing, it's so many divisions. It's always at least two divisions. It's middleweight is fire and heavyweight right now. So you got two. But with UFC, it's like it's always one. It's that one you're gonna watch.
But what's that one right now? You would say what do you think is the most stacked division we got right now?
Stacked. I'd say heavyweight, but most entertaining.
I think personally, it might be middleweight.
Middleweight is the most entertaining. I don't know if it's the most stacked. I think middleweight has the biggest gap in talent. Heavyweights, it's rumblers. It's not a big division. It's not a big gap in skill. Not a big gap in name.
Yeah, like you see them when you see them go at it, it's a pretty evenly matched match. But some of them other divisions, man,
bantamweight is another good one too.
Yeah, bantamweight is
because and Sean O'Malley, what he did.
Oh,
hey, hopefully he keep coming. I just hope he keep coming.
You gotta put some weight on those bones, man. He's
I like his swagger,
that skinny. He's gonna keep getting hurt. There's no way.
But O'Malley said it too. He's like, he said who he had to fight. It was with 6 weeks notice, and it was not planned prior to. And that's happening a lot more in UFC. It's not just, part of it's Corona, but it's always like, person getting injured training. Like back in the day, I can't remember like a lot of that times that's happening. Mm-hmm. It's like fight supposed to happen. It's on the card, and I think back then they also couldn't afford it. If something on the card it don't happen, you better see Chuck Liddell, and you don't see Chuck Liddell, you finna be pissed. Now it's like somebody can step in there and they gonna like what happened to O'Malley fight. That boy came in there and he was entertaining. He did not go down easy.
He put it on him.
Yeah, he showed, hey, y'all gonna bring me back for another card.
That dude was crazy, man. I'm like, he gonna give himself brain damage. I'm like, but they should have stopped that though in the second round, in my opinion. That's just my opinion.
I see that, but what's funny? Ryan Hall, he lived by that leg roll and he died by that leg roll.
Oh yeah,
I was laughing that whole fight, yo. I was laughing that whole fight. He looked like a robot, man. Like a computerized robot that all he was programmed was to do was roll for the leg and throw the kick.
Like a damn alligator.
I couldn't. That was funny, man. That was a funny fight, man. And
Condit
him
too. I
getting
was
knocked
surprised
out.
Condit got that L.
Yeah, that was a good fight, man. I wish it was a 5-rounder though.
Yeah.
That would have been a good one, man.
I thought Condit had him going into that. I would have put money on him.
Yeah. Oh, you did? Oh, you put money on him?
A little bit.
Dang.
A little bit.
You
It
put
was a
money
close
on
fight though.
On Condit.
They gave him a round, I think. I think they gave him a round. I think they gave him one.
No, it was two. It was 2 even, and then the last one went the other way.
Okay. Oh, it was a split.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that.
It's something about me for me with a fighter that don't go down like that last Gervonta Davis fight. Barrios, that man chew nails or something. That he chew nails because my man was getting smacked, and he went down once. He got smacked. He would not stop. And there's something about a fighter that just keep getting hit and go. Even if they do go down, they're not down. They're not out. So it's like, I think with MMA though, sometimes it's like, yo, you gotta be smart about this. You only got about 20, 30 of these.
Yeah. I feel like certain people adrenaline just runs just like that. Nigga just take a lot.
In the moment, that's fine. But
in that moment, yeah. Like I'm not losing. Some people just got that in their head. Like, bro, I'm not losing. And they mean that shit. Like, but everything that nigga, you gonna hit me, you gonna hit me, but I ain't going down. And if I do go down, I'm getting right back up because I'm coming for you. Like, it's just, I think it's certain people that just have that kind of heart in them. And the adrenaline allows them to be able to absorb some of them shots. But man, when you see it.
What we know about head damage, like again, I used to love Mexican boxing. Them fighters got 200 fights under their belt, and they out there, they trying to kill each other. I used to love them things. But in order for us to keep these sports the way we like them and love them, these fighters have to be smart about what they're doing. Because if they're fighting for 40, 50 fights, especially them journeymen, they're never going to win a title. They're never going to be in the top 5 of any division, but they always got a fight lined up. People want to fight them. People like watching them fight. To keep those kind of people around, you got to be, sometimes you have to fall on your sword. Every once in a while, you have to know, I'm not winning this fight. It's not entertaining anymore. I'm just absorbing damage, and I'm making it to the end of the fight. You're not getting paid extra to finish, to get to the end of the fight. So, I mean, what was that? What was the fight? PFL. It's a league for fighting. You get paid extra for finishing the fight. You get extra for submissions. That might be what all MMA have to end up being to protect fighters and protect the integrity of what we watching. Because people starting to fight younger and younger, for shorter and shorter. So in order to still have those people who don't fight for the short amount of time, there's gonna be some regulations changed, because what we know about brain damage is it's only more info.
I mean, shit. That's why I was surprised. What was the fight between the two girls?
Aldana, man, and she's Mexican too, bro.
Ooh. Aldana ain't no joke.
You know, I'm mad she lost that fight against Holly Holmes because Holly Holmes did that old BS, clinched against the cage. But Aldana, man, she's a good fighter, bro.
Yeah, that's one. That's the third eye on the head, is it?
Huh?
I'm talking about the one who had the third eye on the head. That wasn't Aldana.
Oh, you talking about I think that was Jessica I versus what's my girl's name?
Jenny Mejia, I believe, something like that.
Yeah, she got busted up, bro.
I was like, man, why didn't you stop that fight? Because that was ridiculous.
That fight should have been stopped.
That hole in her head, bro, you supposed to stop that immediately.
Yeah.
Because that was ridiculous.
That what happened. And Nate Diaz is a prime example of them not trying to stop fights.
But Nate Diaz don't wear any of those punches well though, because like he'll take them, he'll act like
that shit don't hurt him. He'll keep moving.
You know, like his facial expression, his attitude won't change.
But
like how battered he gets.
Yeah, but
he got to bruise easy or something. It got to be something.
Scar tissue.
That boy be busted.
Nate bruised real easy, but he can take shots.
In wrestling, it would be a one hitter.
The first hit.
He has scar tissue. That's why he cuts easy. So
yeah, for sure.
But that chick, that's what I'm saying. Like that one, that's not a Nate Diaz type cut. That was some like a mistake with WWE. Like somebody smacked her with a fucking steel chair or something.
No, you're not wrong.
Damn, that is a hole.
Nate Diaz laughed too hard. He started bleeding.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be funny.
But
a lot of respect for Nate.
you know, but I still Aldana, man, that like because she's in that division with Amanda Nunes at the top, and there's no real threat to her. But I would like to see that fight though. You know, that'd be a fight I'd like to see just because she's a striker. You know what I mean? And I don't know any other striker in that division that, you know, Holly Holmes, man, she got kicked in the head by her in the first round and was out. So
hold on.
Aldana, I would like to see just because, again, Mexican fighter, they don't go away easy.
No.
And she's tall. I'd like to see that though.
She got that.
Yeah, but Nunes not even human, man.
Nunes and Holly Holm something. They something else. They like
Holly,
something about them.
Holly is good, man, but like Aldana fought her, but Holly did what she had to do to beat her. She took her down, held her down, did that clinch work against the cage against her, you know, and didn't let Aldana really get off. But she didn't hurt Aldana really. She just won on points, you know. So
but Nunes, you don't leave without chinks in your armor against Nunes.
Yeah, no. Nunes put you out, man. She put you out.
Holly real smart. She knows she can't strike with everybody. She can strike it, but she can't strike everybody. She gonna wrestle you.
Yeah.
She don't play no games. Like, I'm here to win. That's what I'm here for.
I just don't want to see that again, though, man. At least not right now, man. Aldana, she probably got to win a couple more, you know. But she's fighting? I think Pena next. I think she's fighting Jessica Pena. Pena, the wrestler, is who Nunes is fighting. She's gonna knock her ass out quick, you know. She's gonna send her to bed easy. But Aldana would be interesting just because, you know, Mexican fighters can fight. They can scrap. So I'd see that. She got to move up too in the rankings.
I can see that.
She was 6.
Yeah.
I think.
When do the rankings change officially?
Monday.
Yeah, tomorrow.
What she was ranked? I have it here. She was ranked. Yeah, she was ranked 6.
So what's her name? Who she just fought? She was ranked 4th.
She was ranked 5. Kunitskaya.
Yeah, it's not that I don't know her name was. I know I can't pronounce it. I didn't want to butcher it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was 5th.
She's good. She's good, man. She, you know, but she's more of a grappler. They call her a striker, but
I think it's one of those like she got that pocket rocket in the arm. Like she good for one, but she's not a striker. Like it's like she's like a Deontay. Deontay he got knockout power. He got that one punch and he's going. But he's not something. It's entertaining, but he's not like he's not a technical boxer and by any means.
I agree.
Stopping the Fury Joshua fight because he won his third. Man, that fool.
But I do want to see that third fight though.
I think Fury dog walk him.
Yeah.
I'm not paying for it.
I do see.
You say you're not paying for it?
Nope.
I mean,
I don't know. I think his jaw a little suspect to me.
Even without that, technically Fury dog walking him.
Because Fury boxing, man. He'll stand there.
I'll
power you, he'll maneuver you. He'll pick you apart. He's an all-around boxer.
He can't play the pick-apart game with Deontay, though, because then he leaves himself a chance to get clipped. But him walking him down, you know, like how he did the second time, I mean.
That's why he did it like that, yeah. The second time, he's like, all right. I mean, we ain't no gamesmanship here. Put down.
Yeah, because Deontay always has a bomb in that back pocket, though. So you definitely got to be careful for it.
Okay.
But that fight's off right now, though.
Yeah.
Fury caught COVID.
Yeah. They moved it. I mean, I don't know if they had a date already, but they moved it back, yeah.
Probably end of the year. I think they said maybe September. Maybe, but who knows? It all depends on like Fury's camp and how all of them heal up from it. But I even think that even benefits Wilder in that sense too, because it gives him more time. In my opinion,
I don't know. Anthony Joshua over here, he probably going to fight another scrub, and I'm like,
yeah. They both can forget about that. I don't think either one of them are ever going to be able to fight Anthony Joshua. I think that's just whatever, you know.
I don't know if I want to see Deontay versus Anthony Joshua. I do want to see Fury versus Joshua. I don't know if I want to see Deontay versus Joshua.
I want to see both. Yeah, I was going to say, you got to be lying.
It's a fight. Of course I want to see it. But
I want to see that too. you know. But I want to see this trilogy though. You know, I want to see. I think he could knock him out. He could knock him out.
Oh, he can. He definitely got that. I mean, it almost happened in the first fight. He definitely got that in him
Twice.
You gotta be careful, man.
That's a big boy.
He can get got. He's just not technically sound. And his hands,
dude, man.
His hands ain't real, bro. When Fury block, when Fury punching you, you ain't no blocking that. Like when you really trying to get through that guard, ain't no blocking that.
Yeah, nah, that's a big boy, man. And he was talking about getting up to 300. That's a big dude. And you know, for his height, Wilder is 6'7", 214. You know, almost 80-pound difference. That's a lot, man. If he was talking about getting up to 300.
That's fine a whole bear.
Yeah. But if anybody can knock him out, that's the only guy that could, you know. I don't think Joshua stands a chance though. If they two meet. I think it'll be entertaining though. The trash talk, their trash talk is good too. When they were talking, going at it on Twitter, I was like, oh man, I like to see if they keep that same energy. I like to see that press conference.
David Goliath matchup.
That's exactly what that is.
So who y'all got in this on the next week's fight? Derek Lewis versus Game. Who y'all got?
Derek Lewis.
Yeah,
Derek Lewis. When that fight's next?
That's 265.
Ah, yeah, dang.
So it's not next week, but it's 265.
Yeah. Okay.
That's where Nunes fighting Pena. Jose Aldo gonna be back versus Pedro Mahoz.
Oh, Munez. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good fight too, man.
Michael Chiesa.
Yeah.
Michael Chiesa is on. Oh, damn, that's a good card. That's a good card.
Yeah.
That's the whole main card. Yeah.
That is a good card, man.
Jessica Payne is on the undercard.
Derek Lewis, he could beat him, man. Cyril Gane is smart too, but how he knocked out Curtis Blades was crazy. He was just sitting back waiting for him.
Yeah.
Boom!
Unleash
that boy to the Phantom Zone.
But the thing is, Derek Lewis could take you to the mat any given second. It don't matter where the fight's looking at.
Yeah, that boy.
His takedown is something out of my middle school because that would play drops. He's gonna drop you every single time.
And then that ground and pound crazy.
Yeah.
You got a nice he gonna find his way.
Yeah.
He's gonna get you to the ground.
Because Curtis he was having a good fight, but when he was trying to go on for them takedowns, he was getting caught. He was just sitting back there waiting. That's a powerful dude, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got odds on these fights. Yeah, that's good.
There goes
That's a decent card.
Yeah, that's decent.
Especially after a big card too.
The prelims card is good too.
Let me see what's in the prelims. Ticia Torres versus Angela Hill. That's 10 versus 12. Strawweight.
Good too.
And you got Song Yadong versus Casey Kenny. That's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah.
I can these Eastern Bloc names. Carolina cannot pronounce that versus Jessica Payne. Pena.
Go up.
I don't like butchering other people's names. That's
all right. So if it's Blahovic, then this gotta be Kowakowicz.
Something like that.
Let's see.
Yeah, so it's a decent undercard, but that main card is strong.
It is. I mean, they got some really good fights coming up, man. You know, Makovic, you know, that's what, next week. That's next week. That's gonna be a good one. Sandhagen versus Dillashaw. I want to see that.
Oh yeah.
I want to see that, man.
Isn't Wonder Boy?
Wonder Boy fought
last night.
Yeah, last night.
Who fought last night?
Gilbert Burns.
Yeah,
yes,
Burns.
That was boring.
Burns.
That should have been such a good fight, man.
Yeah.
Burns is not my favorite.
All things considering, but I mean, Burns' name held some weight, and Wonder Boy, for the most part, he's been entertaining every time I've seen him. But
let's see us on Fight Night next week.
Yeah. Yeah, Burns, man. You know, when he got caught with that spinning kick, he went in and started grabbing my dude, man. Yeah, there's some good fights coming, man. Who's this? Is this Who is this? Oh, Uriah Hall versus Strickland.
Uriah Hall fight?
Yeah, Uriah Hall has a fight coming
Ryan.
up. I ain't trying to see that one. Good fights though, but
TJ Dillashaw fight in 2 weeks.
Yeah, you said that.
yeah, that's the one I want to see, man. He's been gone for 2 years. We got to see if he still got it. You know, is the steroid juice
Dillashaw
still
was
in
a
him?
beast, though, man.
TJ Dillashaw was a monster.
That was scary.
He was good. He was good. You know, my boy whooped his ass though. But what's his name, man? And golly, and he lost. He lost that championship fight to Mr. Cringe. I can't think of his name, bro. It's slipping my mind. He does commentary too.
Say again.
TJ Dillashaw fought him like 4 years ago. Man, I can't think of who he fought. I can't think of his name, bro. Why is it just it's leaving me right now? It is leaving my mind.
Dominic Cruz?
Dominic Cruz, bro.
Yeah.
Dominic Cruz. God. Yeah. Dominic Cruz whooped him. I mean, it was close though.
Dominic Cruz's last fight was a decision against Casey Kenny. That's the only fight of the year so far. So
yeah. And then before that, he fought Shorty for the championship belt before he retired. Triple C. I can't think of nobody's names.
Bro, so many fighters.
But anyways, man, that's all the time we have for today. Conor got his ass whooped like Debo did on Friday. Oh no, I can't say that. He died. God rest his soul.
R.I.P. man.
But he got whipped. He got whipped, man. It's a good card. Until next time. Peace.